So this is the interface of this Photoshop here. Here you can see like the recent files, whatever the programs, whatever the projects you have done, you can open from the recent file here. Until unless like if you want to create a new file, you can click on this new file, or if you want to open any existing file, you can click on this open file here. And also we have this menu bar. From here also we can open the file, we can click the file, we can open, we can export, save, everything. So this all the menus and all the options I will explain according to the examples actually. So now we'll see how to create a new document. So in order to create a new document, just we need to go to this file and we need to click on this new option like Control N. So just I will click on this, or else we can use this option new file here. So whenever we click on this, we'll get a new document window. Here we will have some presets like photo, print, web, mobile. So these are some presets which is available defaultly on the Photoshop here. Until unless if you want to create a new resolution manually, you need to type here. Actually, means like suppose for you, for example, if you select this web, and if you want to manually type, you can manually type, or else you can select the presets from this web or mobile or film something in this case. And now suppose if you want to create a digital, means you can go with this web mobile, means like if you want to use that file only for computer purpose like mobile or something, most of the time we will use in the pixels. Unless until if you want to print a document, we can go to this photo, print here, because mostly the output size will be represented in the form of like inches, right? Inches, centimeters. In case if you want to create any brochures, visiting cards or something, most of the time it will be indicated as an inches or like centimeters, millimeters. So if you are going to decide that if you are going to print this thing, then we can put it to like inches. And also one important thing is like we need to change the resolution to 300 pixels per inch here for printing document. So if you want to print the document, then we need to put the resolution CMYK. So CMYK is nothing but the cyan, magenta, yellow key here. These are the printing colors actually we are going to use. So unless until if you are going to use only for the digital purpose, then we need to put the resolution to 72 and the color mode should be RGB. RGB is nothing but red, green, blue. So if you are going to use this as an only digital, like posting in WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram or something, then like we can use this because the thing is, if you are going to use digitally and if you are going to put this to 300 and CMYK, the file size will be more when compared to this resolution 72 actually. Or like grayscale. Grayscale is nothing but like black and white. If you want to convert into like black and white, then we can use this grayscale, like newspapers. If you don't want any color or something, then we can use this grayscale here. So just I will take any web resolution here. So here we have default presets. And also if you want to type manually, as I said, we can type it manually. So let's say suppose if I want like 2500 by 3000 pixels or something, we can change it. And also here we have two types of orientations, as you know, like landscape and portrait. So portrait is nothing but you can see the width will be less and the height will be more. And in the landscape, the width will be more and the height will be less here. Like you know, right, the landscape and portrait is nothing but like mobile kind of things here. And also suppose in case in future if you want to use it regularly and this 3000 by 2000 pixels, we can save this preset here. Means like unless until every time no need of typing this 3000 by 2572 RGB. If you want to save this presets, you can click on this option like save preset, and you can give the name according to your convenient, or else you can give the resolution name also like 3000 by 2500. So if you click on this save preset, what it will do is it will be saved in this save tab here. See, you can 3000 by 2500 pixels. So whenever you open a new document of the Photoshop, directly you can select this and click on like create here. Means no need of typing every time in this 3000 by 2000 here. Okay, so just I will select any one resolution here like web or something. Just I can select this full HD. So as I want to use it digitally, then I can put it to like 72 RGB, and background we can change it to like black, color, transparent. Defaultly, it will be white, and also we can change the color of the background after creating the document also. So let it be like an default option here. Yeah, and also we can give the name. So just I can type intro or something, just whatever the document, whatever the thing you're going to, suppose if you're going to create any visiting card or something, you can give the name of that thing. Means like every time saving like an untitled one, untitled two, later it will be problem for you to open and continue the file. You have to search each and every file. So better what the thing is, whenever you're creating a document, better you can give the name. And also we can save it with the name also. Like if you are giving untitled one, laterly also we can save it as a different name. But it is better to give the name in the starting here. So like we can click on this create here. So just if you click on this create, so this is a interface of this Photoshop here. So this is a canvas. We'll call it as a canvas. Whatever the things you're going to edit, crop, or anything, just we need to do in between this, inside this canvas only. And this Photoshop is completely layer-based software. Means like, see, whatever the images, text, shapes, or whatever the things you are going to take, each and everything will be in the form of layers here. Means like, see, suppose if I take any image here, let's say if I go to this, later I will explain how to import the images here. So see now for this, we got one layer. Suppose if I import any other images, then we got this image layer here. So each and every image will be having a different layers here, so that it will be easy for us to adjust each and every image separately. Means like if you want to scale, rotate individually, because if it is a single layer, it will be hard for us to maintain each and every separate layer here. So Photoshop, whatever the things you take, it will be in the form of different layers here. So these are the toolbars. So each and every tool I'm going to explain like daily to daily. So first like move tool, laterally selection tool. So line by line, after selection tools, according to the example, I will go to the middle of the tools. So end of the course, I will complete all the tools which each and every like settings also. And top here you can see this is called as a control panel. Means each and every tool will have in different settings. So this is called as a control panel. So if you want to make any adjustments for the tools, we will like adjust in this control panel here. And this is a menu bar. As I said, we can open, save files, and there are some sort of filters, selections. So this will be covered according to the example. And here, these are the panels you can adjust yourself. Means like you can make your own workspace. Means like if you want to change the workspace, if you want to place this layer panel here, you can place. Some people, they according to their requirement, they can place their panels in the positions here. Let's say if I want to, drag this tools panel here, you can drag this tools panel here. And now suppose if I don't want this properties panel, I can close this. Adjustment panels, I can close this, and I can put the layer panel here, so that because the layers are important, just I will make it like a default here. So suppose for the thing is, suppose if you by mistakenly or wantedly close the tool panel, suppose if you close this to a layer panel. So what the thing is, in Photoshop, whatever the panels you have closed, and again if you want to open it, we need to go to Windows here. So all the panels which is available in the what we select Photoshop will be shown in the Windows list here. Means like sometimes what the thing is, when you the new people will by mistakenly close the panels or something, and they will get confused where to get these panels here. So if you want to get that panels, we need to go to this Windows. For example, if I close the layer panel, and now if you want to open that, we can click on this like layer panel. Again, you will get this layer panel. And I have closed this tools panel. And if you go to Windows, and if you click on this like tools, then you will get the tools window here. So no confusion, just whatever the panels are closed. Again, if you want to get it back, then we need to go to Windows here. So we can reset the workspace, like we can go to Windows workspace. Suppose if you don't want to adjust this and I want to make it like a default or something, we can go to Windows workspace and just we can put it to like reset. Yeah. So if you click on reset, so everything will be go to the default as you have installed the new Photoshop file here. So like we have different workspace here, like at present we are in the essential. Suppose if you go for photography, we will get the panels which is related to the adjustments layer. Suppose if you go to this painting, you will get the panels which is related to the brush paintings according to this thing. And suppose if you go to this graphic and web, you will get the panels which is related to the text. So entire course I will use this essential, and extra panels I can open in Windows if we require that. So now suppose in case if you want to open an image, means instead of creating a new document, suppose if you want to adjust an image or if you want to edit an image directly, no need of creating this new file, you can open it directly. So you can click on open and you can select the image and click on open. So it will create a document with the resolution which matches to the image which you have opened here. Means exactly it will create the resolution according to the image here. So means until unless if you want to combine the multiple images and if you want the desired output, like if you want full HD and I want to combine the 3-4 images or something, at that time you need to take a new file. Unless until if you are going to edit the image, then directly we can file and open. Yeah. So if you open, it will open a separate tab here. So in single Photoshop file, we can make multiple projects. Means like this project is different and this project is different here. We can make a separate outputs also like in this way.